Hello students, welcome to the science class. Today we will start with a new chapter, that is chapter number 7, getting to know plants, and we will discuss today the very short answers from the awareness book of this chapter. So let's proceed. Name the process in which the plants make food. Like this is the most common question, I guess. You all know this answer. It is the photosynthesis, the process of preparation of the food by the green plants in presence of sunlight, chlorophyll, water, and carbon dioxide. And this is the process by which the food of entire life system is being prepared, because the plants prepare the food which is been transferred from plant body to the different animals. Question number 2. Name the part of the plant which produces its food. So the food producing factory is situated, or the kitchen of the plant is situated in the in the leaves, because leaves are green in color. Green in color means it contains chlorophyll, which is the one of the major ingredients of photosynthesis. Next, question number 3. What substances in the leaf gives a green color? That is what I was discussing just now. It is the chlorophyll which is present in the green leaves, and this helps in the process of photosynthesis. What is the main vein of the leaf? Known as the leaf has got many veins and venules. The main vein which runs through the leaf in between, a little bit conspicuous, little bit, uh, it's a thick vein which is present. This is known as the midrib. Name a gas used in photosynthesis. All of you know this. This is the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is the gas which is produced during the time of photosynthesis. And name a gas produced in photosynthesis. That is the oxygen gas which is produced by the process of photosynthesis. Now, you know that oxygen carbon dioxide balance is maintained by this process as well as other processes, like during the respiration, animal life as well as plant life. All of the living system take in oxygen, and after respiration all of them leave out carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide is again taken by plants during the process of photosynthesis, and they prepare the food, that is the carbohydrate food material. And at the end of the procedure, they leave out the oxygen gas. This oxygen gas in turn is again taken by the entire life system for respiration. So we can see during the due to the respiration as well as photosynthesis process, the carbon dioxide oxygen two gas keeps the proper balance in the atmosphere. Name the process by which plants lose water into air. This is the process of transpiration. So what is transpiration? It is the process by which the plants leave out excess water. Excess, in a way, the roots take out the water from the plant, from the soil, absorb the water. That water is utilized during the process of photosynthesis by making food. After the process is over, the extra water goes out of the plant body through the stomata in the form of water vapor, and this process is known as the transpiration. Next, what is the usual name of medium sized plants with hard and woody stem whose many branches arise just above the ground? This is the shrub. Plant generally of three types: herbs, shrubs, and the trees. Herbs is the are the very tender stem, having tender stem, and it's a maybe say for example grass. It's a plant body Next, the medium-sized plant is known as the shrub, and the big plant which has got a highest length as well as they are having thick woody stem. This is known as the tree. Name two types of plants other than herbs, shrubs, and trees. So, other than herb, shrub, and tree, there are two types of the plants. One is the climber, and another one is the creeper. What is the scientific name of the leaf stalk and the leaf blade? The scientific name of the leaf stalk is the petiole, and leaf blade is known as the lamina. Leaf stalk is the portion in between the stem and the lamina, that is the tender rod like structure, and leaf blade is the flattened structure of the leaf. This is also known as the lamina. What is the name of male part of the flower and the female part of the flower? The male part of the flower is called the stamen, and the female part of the flower is called the pistil. In a flower, what do the ovaries become after fertilization? And what do the ovules become after fertilization? Now, fertilization is the process by which the male gamete and the female gamete fuses together. Here the anther and the ovule, they fuse together to form a new cell. Now the fertilization process takes place within the ovary, and after fertilization the entire ovary becomes the fruit, and the ovules which is present within the ovary, they become the seed. Okay. Next question. A plant has leaves with reticulate venation. What type of roots does it have? So, by seeing the venation only, we can assume whether the plant is having the taproot or the adventitious or the fibrous root without pulling the root. Now, if the leaf has reticulate venation, like you must have known, while I had taught about the venation, I told you precisely that plant has got two types of venation. One is known as the parallel venation and another is known as the reticulate venation. Reticulate venation means on the leaf, the veins and the venules and the subveins all are forming a network like structure, and this is our reticulate venation. And the plants which are having reticulate venation is definitely having tap root, and the plant which are having parallel venation, that is the veins are running parallel to each other, these plants generally have fibrous root. So I hope the this short questions which are coming from the chapter is clear to you. Even then, if you have any doubt, please ask me in the class. If you don't have any doubt, then in the next class, we'll proceed with some more questions. Till then, all of you, stay safe. Thank you.